Hello, I'm Sandy Potter.
I'm Michael L., and welcome to Ageless Living.
Well, it's hard to believe it's November already. It's that time of year when we tend to spend more time indoors and gravitate to our devices a little more than usual.
That's right. And with the holidays approaching too, many people will be online more often for shopping and staying in touch with friends and family. So, we thought it would be a great time to brush up on some cybersecurity basics.
Yes, and who other than our resident technology guru, Tyler, from the Masonicare IT Department to give us great advice. Let's take a look at our virtual discussion. Hi, Tyler. Thanks so much for joining us for another Tech Talk segment.
Hey, Sandy, thanks for having me again.
It's great to have you today, and we're talking about cybersecurity. We would love some advice on the best ways to help protect ourselves when we're online.
Yeah, of course. So with the holidays approaching, hackers are always out there in full force. People are receiving extra emails about promotions and discounts, as well as shipping notifications in their email with Christmas shopping coming up. I can't be the only one that receives Amazon packages to their doorstep every day. And because of those packages coming, we all get those dings on our phone or emails with links to click to see where the package is and where it's at. So hackers try to interpret that as well to get information out of you. So some quick little tips here to not falling into a hacker's trap are, number one is make your website passwords longer and more complex. The longer, the more secure it is and harder for a hacker to crack your password. Also, there's certain websites like Amazon or your social media stuff like Facebook that do offer two-factor authentication, where sometimes you get a text message to your phone or use Google Authenticator to type in a code after you sign in. This is always more secure and helps protect your password. The second tip is something that I call resist the urge. So this one's really important. A lot of people will receive an email or a deal that seems really, really good. Usually if the deal is too good to be true, it is too good to be true. An example is something that I've actually received recently where I got an email that said, please receive a $100 gift card by clicking here and only spending $10. And they wanted me to click on the link, type in all my credentials, thinking I was going to spend $10 to receive $100 when they don't really send you the $100 gift card. So just be careful of emails like that. If it's too good to be true, it always is too good to be true. And if you're not sure, you can always go to these specific deals or go to the retailer's real website by opening up an internet browser and manually typing in their URL address rather than just clicking the link in the email. So the third tip that I have is monitor your accounts. So all your bank accounts, check them daily over the holiday time. You want to make sure that your accounts don't get compromised. And if they do, the quicker that you find out, the quicker that you contact your bank or whatever account it is and try to refund what the attacker stole from you.
Those are all such important tips. Thank you for that. So let's flip the script now. What kinds of things should we never do when we're online?
Great question. So what you should never do, never give out any information in an email, such as, your name, your address, your credit card information, your social security number, anything like that. You never want to give that out in an email. Also in an email, never click on a link from somebody that you don't know. If you don't know the sender or you're unsure where the link's going to bring you, be careful of that. Don't click on it. It's always better not to click on something than to click on something and cause havoc on your computer. Another one, which a lot of people sometimes don't realize, is never reply to an email where you don't know the sender. Sometimes just a reply will, set something off on the attacker's radar that, yes, this is a real email, this is a real person, and they'll try to reply back and forth to you to make you feel comfortable with the attacker. And before you know it, you might have given them too much information about yourself. So never reply as well. And the last thing to never do is not only in email, but also in phone or text message. You don't want to give out that information either unless you 100% know who is on that other telephone line. And that goes for if you call a number in an email, sometimes you think it might be true support when it's really an attacker. So be careful calling those numbers. Always go to the actual website, look up those support numbers and call from there.
Those are great reminders. Yes, the idea is to make it as difficult as possible for anybody who is unfortunately looking to do harm to access your identity information or any data files that you may have. So finally, if something happens, if we goof and we click on something by mistake, for example, what do we do?
Yeah, great question. And it happens to the best of us. It happens to us in the IT world. It happens to everybody. So sometimes you're just moving so quick that you click on something or fill something out and you may give information away. That's why these attackers do it. Unfortunately, it works and they get the stuff that they need half the time. So if your account's ever compromised, which is normally the number one thing that you'll see, you'll want to reset all of your passwords to all of your accounts, because you don't know what other accounts they may have since they've already compromised one of your accounts. So this includes your social media accounts, your bank accounts, any online shopping accounts you may have. You want to go in, reset your password to something new, and that will boot the attacker out and you'll be all right. If you're unsure how to do any of this, you should contact a local computer like repair shop. Bring your laptop down there. They'll work with you one-on-one and help you out. Now, to the flip side, if something as bad as your identity is ever stolen, your social security number is being used with a different name, something like that, and you notice, you should visit identitytheft.gov, and you can go through a process on this website of reporting what happened, and they'll help you recover your identity.
Oh, great, Tyler. Thank you. We hope we never have to use that, but it's such helpful information to have. And thank you again for spending time with us today. This has been another fantastic episode of Tech Talk with Tyler, and we look forward to having you back soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. Happy holidays, everybody, and please be safe out there on the internet.
Thank you, Tyler. Happy holidays.
And now, let's take a look at what's happening around Masonicare. We're thrilled to announce that Yale New Haven Health is opening a new orthopedic practice on our Wallingford campus. This welcome addition will bring best-in-class orthopedic services to the Masonicare campus, coinciding with the expansion and renovation of our rehabilitation facilities at Masonicare Health Center, providing state-of-the-art care for outpatient services and a short-term inpatient unit featuring beautiful, well-appointed private rooms with baths. Together, our combined expertise will bring a new level of care and service to residents seeking excellence in orthopedic care and rehabilitation.
Thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Ageless Living.
We look forward to bringing you more stories about living well as we take this journey together.
And until next time, stay well and remember, be ageless. Bye.
Bye.